with a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Shot clock at 6. Murray for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Jay, covered by Crowder. Reed, a screen on Crowder. Outside Reed. The 3. The rebound by Murray.
Jay, first personal foul. First team foul.
Levine against McDaniels. Levine passes to Murray. And the 3 off target. You know, when it comes to Keegan Murray, it's his all-around presence that helps this team, Richard.
Yeah, he's a very talented glue guy. He doesn't make a ton of splash plays, but he is steady and consistent, and coaches love players like that.
Here's Jay. His last outing, he had 18 points. Now here's Fultz. Crowder outside. Fultz, a screen on Reed. Crowder with it. Picked up by Reed. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Murray. They really needed more from him in that loss to Phoenix. Picked by Murray. And here's Crowder from the arc. He drops it from range.
Well, there we go. Finally, they make one. Maybe that'll get them going.
Jay, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Jay. "16 feet out, and that's good. Off the glass that time."
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Sabonis. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Crowder with a screen. Fultz passes to Crowder. Back to Fultz. And he banks in the layup.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here's Jay, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Edwards, that's good.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed.
Third team. Timberwolves substitution. Number 27.
And here's Fultz. In his last outing, 8 points for him. McDaniels against Levine. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Here's Edwards. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. There's a screen. McDaniels, that's good.
Just taking it.
Timberwolves trail by 8. All right, on the line, we've got our insiders, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the updates. The triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Jay. Reed, a screen on Carter. Here's Jay. So it'll be 2 free throws.
Shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Fultz comes in for Carter. They kick it out to Murray. Off target from 3-point range. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Jay. He has 6. Right side Reed. Here's Shannon. No good on the triple. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Clark. Shot by Levine, no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Jay, the pass to Randall. Here's Jay, and stolen by Murray. Outside Fultz. Out left to the wing. Murray passes to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Oh, Levine not messing around, in tight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Jay, hounded by Fultz.
2 minutes.
Pass to Shannon.
2 minutes.
Right side Fultz. Second chance effort, and finished off by Murray as he lays it in.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Edwards. He's out there with Naz Reid. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Jay in at the point. Here's Jay. And he's going to the
Question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
outside Murray. Back to Levine. Crowder outside. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Sabonis, the pass to Crowder. Three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall with it. He's picked up by Levine. Crowder goes in. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Crowder's got his second basket on the night.
The passing hasn't been a focus for Murray, but being able to participate in ball movement will be key for him.
Outside Reed. There's the 3. On target from range. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
On the wing, Levine. McDaniels covering. And here's Crowder from the arc. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And stolen by Murray. Here's the break. And stolen by Edwards. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference. Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Jay. Give him 8 points now. Right wing. Back come the Kings in transition. Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. Ellis. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Ellis has got 5 now.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Randall outside. Here's Jay. Randall, the pass to Jay. 6 to shoot. Back to Randall. There's the triple. Ellis with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Ellis. Reed brings the double. Pass to Levine. To the left wing. Here's Lyles. Nails it from 3. And the Kings lead by 5.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Jay. Uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
There's the drive, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Edwards comes with a double team. Pass to Ellis. From the elbow. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And they're running. Here's Jones. Good work there as it goes. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Kings?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
To the middle. Ellis passes to Levine. Pass to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Here's Jay. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
A tale of 2 halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
The Kings call time.
Going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Jay, the pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Here's Jay. He's guarded by Sabonis. Here's Jay. Fades away. The rebound by Murray. Crowder, the pass to Fultz.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Murray. 4-3. Murray! Good from way out.
Look at Murray stepping up big time. I mean, we know he wants to be a trusted scorer when they need a bucket, and he shows it.
There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards a screen on Fultz. Here's Jay. The kick out to Edwards. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Sacramento, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Outside Fultz. Here's Levine. Jay. Edwards a screen on Fultz. Jay to pass to Edwards. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Edwards a screen on Fultz. Outside Edwards. Up and over Crowder. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 30 left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
and time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And so it's Sacramento with the W. And remember, tonight's